Hello, my homies. It is Monday evening, September the 11th, and I am making dinner, and I am making a video at the same time. Please don't hit me with that. I think I'm going to actually make 3 different videos tonight. One is, I think, a general video. So this will be this one. This will be part 1, I guess. Hey, Colleen, I'm making a video, honey. Can you please stop? So the first thing is I want to profusely thank you guys for taking Duncan out to dinner. I think he was touched or bored, but he told me he was touched. From Beth's and my hearts, we thank you heartily. When your kids turn 18 and they happen to be in Minnesota, you let me know because I'll take them to dinner. So I hope that you guys had, an okay time doing that. But again, really, thank you very much. I'm going to go turn the bacon real quick. And no, that's not a metaphor. So the next, let's see, what else to talk about next? Maybe kind of what the kids are doing. So Marshall is doing cross country. He had his first 5K meet that he finished. He's been experiencing some pretty bad shin splints. He did it in 27:54, I think. They've got another really big meet this Sunday up at St. Mary's, but he's enjoying it. Part of why he did not want to swim this year was that the peer relationships were so bad. Several of the guys his age, they just weren't very supportive of each other. Dan, I think you had talked about a little bit of that a couple of years ago when Carew was playing tennis. He had a friend, or maybe even 2, but there were a couple of guys that were just so negative. And that's hard to want to go to practice with it like that. And it bums me out that the swimming is like that. I don't know, and hopefully it was just this team and these boys, but cross country, even back when we were in high school, it just always seemed to have, just sort of this cool energy about it. You know what I mean? Maybe it was something that Mr. Anneman projected or expected or detected, neglected, and selected. I don't know. But it seemed like it was like that even back when we were in high school. But Marshall really likes the cross country team. The people are incredibly supportive, and not just his age, but all the way up to the seniors. And I don't know what it's like in Oregon, but obviously when we were in Washington, middle schoolers did not play or did not compete at the high school level. But in Minnesota, 7th graders are able to compete in the high school sports. So if you are talented enough, you will be starting varsity. So Marshall is currently running essentially the equivalent of C team. But he's got, like I said, he's got a couple of good friends. Allison and Sherry's and Wes's son, Oliver, is Marshall's age, and he's on the team. Noah, their older son, is like 3rd or 4th in the depth chart on varsity. There's a bunch of other boys that Galen did cross country with and played soccer with that are on the team as well. So Preston is also in a kind of a cross-country thing. It's to the middle school. It's more of a like a recreational program because he's only in 6th grade, which is too bad because I think he could probably be on this high school team and be doing just fine. There is an open 5K this weekend that he's going to run in, which he's, I think, excited about, which is actually part of this whole invitational that they're doing for the cross country team. I think there's going to be like 12 or 14 teams here, and Colleen is doing gymnastics, but she also is in her 2nd week of stroke clinic, which is sort of the lead up to swim team, and she really is doing well. I mean, I watch her in the water, and her ability to stay really long in the water. We've talked about it, about how important it is to keep those toes pointed, and keep, and just to really stay long. And she just has the ability to pull herself through the water. It's just awesome. So I think I will stop there with this, and I will do the next video. But tell me how your guys' kids are doing. So I think we got some softball and soccer and karate, and Preston started karate again. So that's good. But anyway, so give me the lowdown on what your kids are up to, and until then, all I can say is go USA.